Hello, hello. And we are back again for another Saturday studio session. Turn down the lobby music a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited for this. We're going to be starting a brand new track from scratch, for real this time. I know I keep like trolling you with clickbaiting you with some of my video titles about starting new tracks that I've already like half started. This one is actually full on from scratch. I have no thoughts, just vibes, and we'll see what happens. Basically, I'm excited to find out what happens. I hope you're excited to find out what happens. This track is specifically going to be for a purpose, which is the Fedivision Song Contest 2023. If you are on the Fediverse, if you're not, you should be, because other social media, traditional social media, makes people sad. The Fediverse makes people glad. At least in my experience. But yeah, so if you don't know what the Fediverse is, Mastodon is one of the Fediverse site, one of the Federation. If you want to join the Federation and do some Star Trek cosplay, Fediverse is a great place to get started with that. But anyway, they run a music contest inspired by Eurovision, obviously, every year. And yeah, it's just launched. So here are all the details. We've got until the 5th of June to write a brand new, all original track that has never been released before and submit it. And yeah, so this is the website. If you want to get involved, come on down, get involved. I know there's loads of great musicians on the Fediverse that I am connected to, that I am sure will get in on the game. And then yeah, it's basically just all the rules and schedule and stuff is in here. But yeah, June 5th is the deadline, and then voting starts on the 12th, and everybody can vote, and there will be a Fediverse playlist of all of the submissions that you can check out. Hey, welcome Waldschrat. I hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. Yeah, it should be fun. So that's what we're doing today. Something a little bit different. And I think in keeping with the doing things not bad. Okay, good. In keeping with doing things a little bit different this week, I think we're going to start with some drum design, which I kind of never, well, not never, but I feel like it's been a while since I started with drums. I've kind of always start with just doing sound design and then get into the drums later. But I feel like it might be fun to flip it around for a change. Yeah, it's open to everyone. As far as I'm aware, basically anyone who wants to submit a track is more than welcome. Not trying to act like I'm not a beginner or anything. So I think let's get some tuned. Let's get one of these tonal kicks and have a very clear tonal structure right from the start, even with the drums. And I think maybe let's go with that one. Yeah, although that's a bit long. Let's tighten that up a bit. Let's put on one shot. Fade. I need to actually... Let's save, because... oh no, not that. Save as default preset, because whenever I load... No, wait, cancel. Whenever... It's always got this little 10 or 0.1 millisecond fade in automatically. by default. So I'm going to save this as the default because I don't want that. Okay. And now it'll just load with this kick sample every time, but that's fine. Yeah, Ableton is the Ableton browser is pretty good for searching samples. Another thing that's really good is Resonic. It's a good sample browser because it does just play things automatically as you load them in, and you can see the waveforms and everything. But I like doing it in the Ableton browser directly. So let's call this kick. Let's try and keep this project tidy. And let's, oh, we are way zoomed out. Okay. I always like to start right around 17, leave myself some space at the start, and put it on C3 so it's playing in its actual tone. Yeah. And then let's get more of a fade here. I think as I think I said in one of my recent videos, I always end up turning or shortening the kicks at the end. I always start out too long. So let's try and start short here. Let's just put in some random, let's just put it this, I mean, yeah, whatever. Random kicks. Let's see how that goes. And then actually let's just do like a two, nah, screw it. Let's keep it a 4-bar pattern to start. Maybe allow ourselves to build in a bit more variance from the beginning. Look at that. It's actually a kick. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I will be here for a while. At least a couple hours. Got nothing else to do this afternoon. Yeah, that pattern's actually kind of just basic, isn't it? Let's get ourselves some sort of a... I'm thinking something a little bit IDM-y and actually a little bit faster paced than we've been writing recently. Been writing a lot of like super chilled ambient stuff recently, which, you know, nothing wrong with that, but... Oh, that's kind of nice. That could be a good layer. Let's just throw this over here and grab one of these clicks out of here for starters. That is aggressively warped. Let's unwarp it. Do that. Whenever it's stacked like that, I like can't find anything. I'm so used to it. The older version of Ableton when they were side by side in this menu. I think this one. I think that one's nice. Let's grab that one. Go back over to our kicks. And I think we are... When I say we, I mean I think I'm vibing something off, something that is not straight. I don't know about that click, actually. Maybe this one's more fun, or maybe we just layer them. Slick Clicks. That's a great sample name. Let's have this start like that. Whose transient do we want? Yeah, I think we want this second transient here. So let's just move this one. Oh, nope. Move that one off grid a little bit. Come on. There we go. Maybe put a little fade in. Yeah, that's cool, because then... Yeah, I feel like that adds a little bit more of the body that it needs. Cool. Let's get rid of these. Duplicate that across. And put another one, like right there, maybe? Yeah. And let's turn up, ooh, not that much, maybe like 138. Maybe. Let's just get more of a beat in here first, and then decide what actual BPM we want it to be. Let's get another click. Actually, I do really like that. I like this vinyl click sample a lot, but I've been using it a bunch recently. Maybe something like... Yeah, that one's nice and wide. Let's layer that one on there. Cool. And let's move this kick back. Just make it feel a little bit less manic. Okay, cool. Now I'm hearing things in my head. So let's maybe try to... Oh, this is all on warps now. This is going to sound terrible, right? Okay. Get rid of you. Let's find it again, because I kind of like it. Yeah, let's use this one. Slick Clicks 2. And that's warped. Let's immediately cut the kick out, because we definitely don't want that. Okay, that's probably a bit fast. Let's stretch it out. And put it on beats, put it on forward mode, and drop down the... whatever this is. Transient envelope. You can't see the info pane because my head's in front of it, but that way at least you don't miss what's actually happening in the channel processing lane down here. But yes, this is the transient envelope, and this is transient loop mode. Cool. We're learning, you know, I love it. I love it. I never used to have the info view open until I started streaming, but it's kind of nice because, like, there's always more to learn about, even about a DAW you've been working in for years sometimes. Let's turn that hi-hat click down a little bit. Let's actually put, just while we're at it, I'm just going to throw a limiter on the master, so I'm not blowing all of your heads off. Hopefully the balance is okay. I mean, I am sidechaining. Yeah, it looks like I'm sidechaining the audio with the mic input, but let me know if the balance sounds weird. I've been messing with some settings recently. Okay, let's just turn everything down by a couple dB because I don't like that it's clipping on the channel group. Hi-hat's still too loud. Cool. Now let's go next level of... Let's just see what kind of loops we got going on here. I don't like all this 420 stuff. It's too, like... It's too trappy. Okay. No. Calm down, cymatics. We do... Let's see what sort of hats... No? hat loop. I've just got like trap hat loops. Why? I don't write trap music. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's just... What about IDM? What do we got in the IDM world? Just a bunch of one-shots. That one's cool. Throw you in. Actually, not there. Let's do it over here. And do some processing. So let's grab... Oh, no. Yeah, let's grab another EQ and cut the low end out of this one. That has to be a Mr. Bill. And we are going to granulize it even more. So let's grab hysteresis. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's start with that. Okay. All right. Let's resample that. Cool. Get rid of this channel for now and just work with these. So, yeah, this is how I do a lot of times. This is how I do drum design. Just get a very simple beat in and then see what starts happening in my mind's eye, as it were. And because we're so tonal already, actually, we might want to tune what's going on here as well, because we're writing in F. Well, the kick would suggest we're writing in F. Let's just throw a tuner on here and see if it... No. Okay. Let's get an EQ 8. Is there a fundamental that we can see? Nah, screw it. I'm not going to worry about that with this, because I'm actually just going to chop this up anyway. So let's go back to this loop. And start adding in some more detail. I think we've actually got too much low end still on this. Actually, yeah, let's keep it on a hard shelf. Okay, cool. Grab this little roll here, maybe. Put that into the snare hit. Might need to actually warp some of this stuff a bit more in time. It's a little off. Hmm. It's the delay. It's like the ping pong delay from the hysteresis is making it sound a little bit wonky, but maybe that's okay. Just use a little snippet from it. Yeah, maybe we don't want that ping pong effect going on here. or at least not all the time. Let's go back to that sample and put another hysteresis. Put a different, let's give it its own channel. And throw hysteresis on it, get a different algorithm. Something that's a little bit tighter. That's so... I like that one. That's very, like, Aphex Twin, isn't it? Okay. Tight. Let's just freeze this. And then flatten it. And that's basically the same as resampling. Alright. And then we can just EQ the channel as normal. Yeah, hysteresis is a good one. I mean, a lot of this Glitch Machines makes a lot of... It's a free one. Also, very important important detail there. Yeah, what is it? What's the other one? Fracture. No, not GateLab. GateLab has been ruining my life recently. Yeah, Fracture, also free. Oh, now we've got two. We've got all this crap on this channel. Okay, cool. Let's just grab little bits and pieces here. Get you out of the way. We're just working on this like 4-bar loop for the starters. That's kind of cool. Maybe fade that into the kick. I like that. We could put that on a... Yeah, we could put that on one of the claps. Cool. Let's put that on a couple of the claps actually. Actually, we might need to give it its own lane because we'll probably do some different processing on it. Do like that, get rid of the little... Actually, no. Maybe that'll be a nice little detail. Okay, cool. Cool. And... Alright, I'm vibing this already. Okay, let's put this in. I think we've got the EQ and the low cut on this channel. That's cool. Cool, let's get another sort of reverby hit to put on there. Maybe that one. Put that here. All right, we're getting pretty granular already. And we haven't even done any like group processing. Okay, no, you gotta go back up there. That big like big like farty low end. It just cracks me up. I don't know about you, but music production makes me laugh a lot. Is that weird? Am I a weirdo? Like music, I find music so funny sometimes. Like the number of times where like I've just been chilling, hanging out in the chat, like watching a Mr. Bill stream or something, and like just absolutely cracking up. All right, let's listen to the whole thing. that's too repetitive. Nah. No. All right, let's pitch it up like an octave. Actually consolidate. And reverse. Maybe even want to pitch it up more than that. Is it on complex? Let's put it on beats. I still want to pitch it up more. That sounded a bit cool. It's one of those things that, yeah, it took me a long time to realize that. And I will also give Mr. Bill full credit for this, because watching Art of Mr. Bill season 2, I was like, dear Lord, the amount of time and energy he's putting into like 1 second worth of music. It's like, it was mind blowing for me. So yeah, that is when I realized that there isn't actually any sort of like secret, because I had been living in this like world where I was like, well, then you just like do mastering, and mastering just like is magic and makes everything sound amazing. And it's like, actually, I had been discounting how much effort actually needs to go into the writing, mixing, like how much detail actually needs to go into the whole process. And how much time and energy is just like is actually put into like every second of music, that like for Glitch in particular, like you can write a like you can get away with writing like a chill lo-fi synthwave whatever in like 1/10 of the time, I would say. Like a lot, or techno, or you know, whatever, more like 4 on the floor type stuff. Like you can do a track start to finish in like an hour if you move quickly. But that is just not how I definitely can't. Even if I really tried, I could probably not do a track start to finish in an hour, or it would just be absolute garbage. How long? Oh God. It's really gonna show my age. Like 20 years? Yeah, I guess, yeah, coming up on 20 years, or it'll be 20 years next year. Because I will be 30 flippin' 7 next year. Or, oh my God, no, this year. God, I'm old. Yeah, I'm turning 37 in September, so, and I was basically still like 17 when I started writing music. But to be fair to myself, I only really started taking it seriously like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, I mean, age is just a number, and also aging is a privilege. That's something my wife always says, which I really like, and I try to remember. It's never too late. That's the other thing, man. Like, that's awesome. It's never too late or too early. Like, whenever the time is right for you, it's the right time. Let's consolidate and put this and just, yeah, close the envelope all the way down. Dope. Okay, now let's do some group processing. Do you want to just drive it really hard? No, I don't like the boom on this. Put soft clipping on the glue compressor. Maybe turn the release down a little bit. Let's carve out some of the low mids on the kick. Actually, I think I like those low mids. Maybe it's just the yeah, the actual thump itself. Tune that down a bit, and then let's put a convolution. Nope, that side convolution. Maybe do something weird, like with textures, like with bubbles. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we could do some cool. We could do some cool like reprocessing. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that right now. So get ourselves another channel. Actually, let's put that channel in the drum group. Call this glitch layer, and then just solo all of this stuff. Resample the whole thing out. Yep. Turn on resampling. That helps. Actually, do we want? That's probably gonna be. No, I think we want to. Let's resample it outside of the group first. I don't think we want all of the, because that will just like duplicate all the group processing that we've got on it, basically. So solo U, record arm, go. Let's see, what do we want here? Wild stuff. Way more distortion. What? Wow, that's a crazy algorithm. Oh, we're not freaking. Because I keep. Because I kept stopping and starting. Okay. Let's get this jet wash blanket back. That's sick. That just turned the drums into a riser. Ooh, creepy. All right. Okay. That's probably... I mean, that's going to be a ton of stuff to play with in there. Nice. Definitely might use this riser in this track, honestly. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can get a decent little loop out of this stuff. Compared to the, oh no, wait. Let's turn you off for a second. Or let's just actually turn you onto a normal, delete the automation on there. Let's put it back to the drums algorithms and just get ourselves a little convolution going on here. Maybe like early reflections, like something smaller. Yo, thanks for the follow. No, that's too much. Yeah, something a little bit mellow like that. Can we not change the... Oh no, is it pre-delay? Can't change the actual, like, you can zoom in and out on the convolution input, but you can't change the start point of it. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I do not know. Anyway. Fine. Okay, that's a decent starter. And then let's get all this stuff out of here. Let's just put it over here for now and turn it just turn all that off, but keep it in case you want to play with it some more. Yeah, I know. That's why I love watching people write stuff like write genres that are totally different from what I write, because it's so interesting. It's so interesting to see the... Let's get that out of there. The different techniques that are involved. Like, I really like watching people write house music and trance or drum and bass, those sorts of things. It's wild, honestly. Like, Black Sun Empire has a couple of really good studio... I can't remember who it was with, but a couple really good, like, in the studio videos of themselves, like, breaking down a couple of their tracks, and it's just so impressive because they pack in so much information, like so much detail, so many layers, but then when you listen to the final mix, it just it all sounds like so cohesive, like one very well thought through drum, you know, like drum group, but in reality it's like they have like 18 hi-hat layers or something, and it's like, how did you fit all that crap in the mix? And like, it still sounds good. I'm trying to remember if you just Google like Black Sun, like on YouTube, if you just look up like Black Sun Empire, you know, like live in the studio or something, like I want to say it was like Cubase, actually. Okay, there's a lot of reverb. There's a lot of reverb tail on there, but I think this could be sort of what we're after. So let's throw this under here. Wait, we don't have an actual... Okay, yeah, we don't have a reverb on that channel. So let's just listen. Let's... Do we want it in the drum? I don't know, actually, if we want it in the drum group, because then it'll be, like I said, double processing. Versus outside of the group. Yeah, let's keep it outside of the group for the minute. And... Whoa. The new Ableton does that a lot, I've noticed. I don't know why, like, it will remember where your cursor is, and then... I don't know why it does that, but it'll like remember where your cursor is and then grab everything on all those channels too when you're just trying to grab like one sample. I think it's because of all the like new batch editing or group editing or whatever stuff that they've added to the MIDI clips. Okie dokie. Hey, Heaven Hound, welcome back. I started with trance for a few months, then hit a brick wall, then started experimenting with other stuff. Yeah. It's very worth it to try and write genres that you've never written before. even if it's not like, even if you have no intention of like releasing that stuff. Maybe grab this one too. How's your Saturday so far, Heaven Hound? We are starting a brand new track for the Fedivision Song Contest. All right, so we've got this now in here. And it sounds like crap at the moment, but we are going to do a bunch of processing on this channel. Dare I use flippin' bane of my life GateLab? Why not? I'll just come back and freeze it and flatten it whenever I want to bounce this. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, it's been a weirdly productive Saturday already, considering it's like not even 1 o'clock and I've been streaming for an hour. But I got up early and did a bunch of life admin stuff. So I feel very good about that. I feel good about myself being productive this morning. And now just dicking around in Ableton. So that's always a good Saturday. I think maybe we want to... Okay, we don't want that. Let's just solo this channel for a second. Da Vinci. What, Da Vinci Resolve? Yeah, I love that's a great piece of software. Let's just put gates on. Oh, not triple gates. Yeah, let's put gates on the snares for starters. I think that's where the snare's at. Oh god, I'm totally lost already. Here? Yeah, I mean, it's the only video software I've like properly played around with. And I'm just so impressed with it. Oh my god, this is the only thing that I find really annoying about GateLab is like, I wish it was a little bit less fiddly or a little bit more intuitive to like change the ratcheting on the gates. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I really like DaVinci Resolve. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing. Or do we want to just randomize it? Let's maybe try to dial it in intentionally first. Let's put these on half. Turn you off. Turn you off, maybe back one, maybe. Don't know about that one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's left and right because it's on stereo mode at the moment. You can put it on mono if you want to, but I kind of like... You can get some interesting variation going with the stereo processing. just put some little details in here. Yeah, but this is another free one too, GateLab. The only thing that I will say is, I mean, I'm sure that I don't want to like update it. I don't want to like try and update it right now, but I'm hoping that they issue an update for it soon, because I noticed when I was finishing up the EP that I just put out, it and we'll probably see it with this project too. Let's just save this, but it does not play nicely with bouncing out of Ableton. It would always make the project freeze and or crash as soon as I tried to export audio ever. So yeah, not ideal. Let's call this no, what is it? Fetty Vision submission. Yeah, not ideal. Delete temporary crap. Okay. All right, and this will be gate layer. Maybe let's double group everything. Call it drums group, and then call this main drums. And then this is, let's label stuff. I've already stopped doing what I said I was going to do and keep things organized. Okay, so low click, high click. Whoa, what is happening? Crunchy snare, share, hello. This is just a click layer. Call it click hats. Glitches. Now let's call this glitches 1, and then glitches 2. Oh my goodness, can't type. Glitches 3 and gate layer. Okay, excellent. All right, I'm pretty happy with these drums, considering just sort of boshed it out in like an hour. And yeah, we want to leave this group processing on this subgroup so it's not double applied to the gate layer. Cool. All right. Starting point, we've got a beat. Oh, now I've got an 8-bar loop. We're really making waves, lads. What's this? No, that's just, oh yeah, let's keep that. Let's keep that, actually. We want to maybe play with some of this other stuff. Why don't we cut out this little riser thing? Let's put it in the FX channels. Turn that stuff off for now. Oh, my phone is blowing up. I'm in a group chat with a couple of work buddies about The Last Kingdom. If you haven't seen that show, it is, if you're even remotely into like Dark Ages history and or Game of Thrones-esque shows. It's so good. So good. All right. Do we want to like have this riser come in just like this is how we start the track? Probably not. Was there a random kick in here somewhere? Oh, nah. It's got a little kick in the middle of it. Well, whatever. Twitch ate your messages. Oh, yeah, the last thing you said was, I asked you how your Saturday was, and you said, how's yours? Has it been like ghost panning you? Yeah, of course. You got a link or something? Okay. Where do we go? This is always the tricky bit. Where do we go from here? Let's duplicate all this noise again. Let's get this audio clip out of the way here so we don't accidentally duplicate stuff over it. And then let's kill all of that. Maybe just start with something like that. Don't know. I think we need to let's take a break. Let's have a look at Heaven Hound's track and do a little reset on our ears here. Oh, this is that tracker software you were talking about. Yeah, I watched a whole video from what's his name? Ben Jordan about trackers recently. It's a really interesting way of making music. I mean, ambient industrial? Or ambient glitch? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like each one of these is yeah, tracker stuff is so interesting. You're basically taking the timeline and just flipping it vertically. This is great though. I mean, I'd like it. Like what would you call this? Like industrial glitch chiptune. It's great. This is a great tune. I don't know, does that resonate with you at all, Heaven Hound? Industrial glitch chiptune? Oh lol, there I am. Look. That's me last night. Subscribe. Is this your, I'm guessing this is your YouTube channel, Heaven Hound? Yeah, I would call it like industrial. Definitely in the industrial sort of, in the industrial like universe at least, but it's more sort of maybe more electro, like electro glitch, to be honest. I'm vibing. This is tight. It kind of reminds me of like who am I thinking of? Like Mastercraft. Yeah, maybe electro glitch is more appropriate. Oh man, that's happened. That's happened to all of us, hasn't it? You gotta get 1Password. This thing is amazing. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I was doing with my life before I had 1Password. It's so nice not to have to remember passwords anymore. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, I would, yeah. I mean, genres are so fluid, you know? Like, it's, oh, there you go. Yeah. Whatever password manager you want to use. It's just so nice having one to do it for you. Cool. But yeah, I would say say that definitely could be called electro glitch. The intro is very ambient glitch, with like I really liked the intro too, but it almost felt like a separate tune, like it could have been an entirely different song potentially. But yeah, that's dope. I've never actually seen Renoise in action like that before. It's very cool. Maybe we have this little riser here. Maybe there's a better bit of that riser to use. Like that. I think we just want like a tiny one, if anything. Yeah. Just call this like... it's not really noise. Tiny riser. Whatever. Okay. I think we got to get some... Maybe let's... All I want to do immediately is like put melody on top of it, but I'm like resisting the urge to do that because I'm trying to do things like very backwards from how I usually do, just to mix things up. Maybe let's get ourselves... well, we're probably not ready for that yet. I was going to say maybe let's just lay out the basic song structure, but we might need a couple more elements here before we can start doing that. So where's tall? tall bass line. Let's put you, let's get ourselves a mini track. Do we want tall for this? I don't know. Let's turn that on. The one limitation with the keyboard is not being able to just, like, with using my actual keyboard as a external controller, is like things like this where you want to write a bass line, but it's just too high up on the spectrum. Maybe let's sample, maybe let's resample like this LFO bass. Get ourselves a clip in here. And I think we're in F. I mean, we are in F. That sounds a bit low, though. Sure. I love being in the sort of ideation mode of a track and just throwing shit at the wall randomly, like not even thinking. Like, so sometimes I feel like I overthink a lot when I'm like trying to, like trying to just write an amazing melody from nothing, where it can actually sometimes just be better to throw a bunch of crap at the wall and then get the ideas flowing. Consolidate. Pitch it down. Unwarp. Ooh, okay. Get some saturation. yeah, exactly. I know. We're all guilty of overthinking things. But it's nice to try it. It's one of the things I really like about trying to get into a flow state with writing music. Cabinet, maybe? Or no, maybe amp. Dry wet at 100. Or do the Skrillex trick of just putting everything at 1,000,000 and put the dry wet at like just a little bit. This is going to turn into acid if I'm not careful. And I don't think that's what I'm trying to do. All right. We don't have the kicks. Let's go over to the section with the kicks. So you've got a bit more structure to work around. Like that. That's what I'm talking about with Ableton. Like, why is it decided that that all of that needs to be selected? Not sure. Anywho. All right, this sounds poo. What else should we do? Maybe just get a EQ, mid-side EQ on here. And give ourselves a little bit more in the... It's just aggressively mono, which I don't, and I think that's just how Oh, it is just straight up mono. Look at I'm an idiot. Look at the waveform. It's straight up mono. All right. Maybe I don't want to do it with wider though, because that's gonna have I feel like, well, let's just try it. But I feel like wider makes things sound really phasey. Oh yeah, you can drop stuff anywhere, like, yeah, whichever channel. There's a lot of little hacks like that. Like if you have an audio channel, for example, this is another great little hack. Shortcut, and you just throw a sample in there, it automatically, oh, not an audio track, I'm lying, a MIDI track, and you just throw a sample in there, it automatically loads it into a sampler for you. That's a nice little time saver. Okay, let's save, let's get rid of this EQ, because that's probably not doing anything useful. Let's get the multi-band, the splitter. This is just a little rack, a really simple rack that splits the channel into low, mids, and highs, so then you can just do processing on... Yeah, well, let's try it, honestly. Let's put utility on the mids here and just turn the width up. Yeah, see, because it's not going to do it on a... Because it's a mono... No, I love the questions, because it helps me think through things, too. Yeah, because it's a mono signal, utility's not going to help at all. Because this is actually, like, reproducing. And then... I think that's potentially a really sort of lazy way of doing it, but it works for the moment. Probably put some more processing on here. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's get like trash, put trash on the mids as well. Maybe before we widen. Getting a lot of interesting artifacts at the end there. Maybe fuzz. That's kind of boring. Where's the cactus is kind of nice. It's too intense for this though. Yeah, maybe just a little bit like that. And maybe duplicate this onto the highs as well. Oh, no. Yeah. No, better without that. Makes it too clicky. But we can put wider on the highs as well. And it's clipping. So let's just lean into that, shall we? OTT. That's kind of cool. Oh, that stops it clipping hilariously. Or stops it clipping on the channel level, but it's still clipping coming out of here. So what if we turn all of these down a couple dB? Or a couple more dB. Can't do it together though. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, now it's not clipping. Push the lows a little bit. I feel like it needs more highs, but maybe not do that in the, maybe just do it with an EQ, not do it with the OTT. It's just too, it's too like poppy right at the start there. Yeah, okay, good. We just fade that little click out. Yeah. You can really hear that click with that EQ on there. That's one idea. I think we might go a totally different direction. Let's get a filter on here before we give up on this bass. And maybe put a little bit of resonance on there and then do a little bit of filter automation. Maybe. No. I mean, we'll keep it. Maybe we'll turn it into something else later. But I'm not vibing it for this tune. Let's go with good old... Actually, let's use Wavetable. I haven't even updated, I don't think. There's a new... I don't think I've updated. Instruments... Yeah, no, because there's a new... there's a new synth in the latest version of Ableton, which I definitely want to play around with. It looks pretty cool. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen a couple of people do like videos on it, and it looks very interesting. But let's just play with. Let's see what kind of built in. I honestly feel like yeah, I was gonna say I honestly feel like what this wants is just like, oh, that's a rack. Yeah, okay. What this wants maybe is just like a really simple square bass for starters. So let's try that. Is that too low? E, F, there we go. And now that's too wide. And maybe just like bring this amp envelope down a bit. Make it a bit punchier. Loop it out. Okay, let's add another duplicate. Okay, but then hot swap this out for operator. Solo this. Why so quiet? Let's turn the octave up. Oh, okay. Just need more of a release. Something like that. And mono you a bit more. Where is the... Where's the width coming from in here? I still have not really learned. Yeah, maybe just like too many voices. And put a reverb. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, because I've copied the whole channel over. Something like that, maybe. Turn down this channel. I think I just really... I think I do just want to mono the crap out of it now that I think about it. After whinging about how it wasn't wide enough, the other bass sample, just mono you. No, but that's going to create phasing problems because it's two voices. Yeah. What if we just turn the width down a little bit? Is there a way to... No, I'm just going to swap you out for another operator. Screw it. Because I don't really know. Don't really know my way around. I don't know if you could tell. I don't really know my way around the wavetable synth that much. Cool. All right. And let's pitch envelope. Let's give it more of an envelope. Or more of an initial. Turn down the decay time. It's a little bit punchier. The reverb on that sounds weird. This one, maybe we can actually... Maybe let's do a little bit of FM. This is interesting. Interesting bass idea. That's cool. Put you in there. Don't know what we're doing with this bass. But it's kind of interesting. We might need to... Oh, it's just an operator. Okay, I'll definitely need to put it up an octave, at least. Something weird. Something weird. Turn the decay down. Okay, okay. You'll see, this is going somewhere. Trust me, this is going somewhere. Let's get wider. Wider out again. Put it on this operator. Okay, and let's make this a bit more interesting in the MIDI. What scale should we write in? We're in F. What was it Phrygian that I really liked? I think like there's some, I think the one of the ambient tunes we were working on last week was in Phrygian, maybe. Whoa. Okay. That's interesting. Let's so consolidate the whole thing. Super Mario. Yeah, it's cool. It's sort of like it's like, I don't know. What's the vibe that like people always use to describe Phrygian? Like upbeat, but in like a kind of a, I don't know what. Like upbeat in like a fantasy kind of way. Okay, this is interesting. We are finally getting somewhere. Oh yeah, we could make some real Super Mario sounds with this. Ah, yeah, totally. I know what you mean. No, off the grid. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I don't know. Nope. This is so different from what we've been writing recently, but I like it. I was ready for a little bit of a change of pace. I felt like on last week's stream I was having like major writer's block on what to do with the ambient because I've been writing so much ambient recently. All right, this is interesting. I think we can probably make this bass sound even a little bit better. Yeah. I do. I've got all the VODs up on the YouTube channel. Where is, let's grab, where'd you go? Nice. Nice. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're enjoying what we're doing here. Crush. Let's crush the whole thing. A new version? No. Google Captcha. Oh no. Do I dare? Do I dare open this? What the hell is that? I would feel 30% confident. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought it said. Oh my god, we are clipping. All right. All right, all right. Are these macros even attached to anything anymore? They clearly are. They clearly are. Okay. But what was I gonna? Oh yeah. It's clipping. So let's turn all of these down. Okay, now it's not clipping out anymore. Cool, fine. And yeah, I think actually cutting off a little bit of the high is good. It's an interesting bass. It's a very different bass from what I'm usually doing. That's so funny. This is how yeah. This is how we found out that we're actually friends with AIs, because they can't solve captchas. Maybe turn this whole thing down a bit. Oh, but now it's clipping coming out of Crush. What if we turn off the dry signal, just have the wet signal? Okay, cool. We are we're doing something new and different today. I like it. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe now we can give ourselves a bit of song structure. Let's close this all down. So, 4-bar intro, 8-bar, because this is like for a song contest, right? So, and I've only got like 15, 16 days to finish this track. So this is the way that I like to move quickly on stuff, is just get a song structure immediately, do like a little breakdown. So like verse, chorus, excuse me, copy, chorus, maybe let's do a little 4-bar or like a little 1-bar break into like a B section here, and then go back to verse, and then chorus again, kind of thing. I don't know. We've got a song structure anyway. And that is 3 minutes long. Cool. It's perfect. Because I think you have to, I think the tracks have to be under 4 minutes for the song contest. So there we go. Done. Submit. AI writing music. I know, man. Drums are still clipping a lot, but whatever. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. We're writing. Okay, cool. Let's... All right. Let's take this MIDI, put it in here. And grab ourselves Vital. And let's go for... What should we go for? Experiment. Oh, that's so nice. Should we do that little touch tone? This is sounding way too much like Kraftwerk now. Oh, hey, BBQ. Or is it BB welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking out the rules. No, I don't think... I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. I got it right the first time? Okay, good. Yeah, okay. I mean, I like that preset, but let's throw auto filter on there. No, not auto, what am I doing? Auto pan. Maybe let's, I mean, probably want to filter it too, but let's have auto pan. C or C sharp. It's so tough, man. I love all the notes equally. A lot of delay on this, or not delay, release on this. Is it? Oh, it is also being delayed out. Let's turn that off. Which energy is better? I don't know. Is there? You talk about something that you've written. You got like a demo or a link or something. We can give it a listen. Let's cut off. Let's cut some of these lows out here. I'm not sure if I'm vibing this bass line. I mean, it's fun, but like, I don't know if it's the direction I want to go. Oh, cool. All right. Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen to these. All right, and then in C sharp. I mean, it's totally personal preference, right? But like, I actually think C sharp, to be honest. I do not know. Oh, hey, Mr. Voodoo. Yeah, more tension. I think it's just more moody. Maybe we just want like a much heavier cutoff on the bass because it just seems too like cartoony. Yeah, I don't think we want all of that high end. Or maybe we just want to suppress the high end a little bit. Get like a multi-band dynamics on here. And everything's clipping, but whatever. Who cares? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I kind of like the... Like, I like the sound. Maybe it's just the... Maybe it's just the melody that needs changing. What does it need? Good, yeah, my day's going good. Wow, we've already already been going almost 2 hours. Yeah, I'm just in the zone. I'm writing a song for a well, you can see up here in the title. I'm writing a track for the Fedivision Song Contest. I think we would just want like maybe a little bit longer delay on this, or a longer release on this square channel. Oh, that's the filter envelope. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay, maybe something a little bit more releasey. Pretty low key on the rules. Honestly, it's just got to be unreleased, less than 4 minutes. I think that's basically it. Any genre, gotta be an unreleased original, and that's pretty much everything. If you're on Mastodon or Calki or any of the Fediverse, you know, any part of the Fediverse, you can participate. I do not know about this bass. Let's go again. Let's go again. I think we might even want to just like tune it down another notch, or simplify it even further, just like flipping sine wave. And then maybe maybe group that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If there's anything, if there's anything you've just written that you haven't released, get it in there. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, because like these kinds of things on the in the Fediverse, you always end up meeting loads of cool, interesting new people. Like every time I get involved in any kind of music thing on Mastodon, you just like you meet all kinds of musicians. It's very like a lot of reciprocation, which is great. Which I really appreciate. Like it's not like being on Twitter, which just makes your soul hurt. Okay, is it this leather bell that is like... Yeah, that's like the thing that's really out of key. Yeah. I'm happy to give feedback. Yeah, just send through a link. Fine, let's... Oh, no worries. You can just DM me, DM me, whenever. No rush. If you're on Mastodon, that's my... You're still on Twitter, lol. Yeah, that's clearly I think we all agree. Yeah, Twitter is hell. Twitter actively makes people sad. There is loads of research, not just Twitter, social media in general. It's the one thing I think that like has really changed in my engagement, my interaction with, and like general feeling about social media that has like totally changed since I left Twitter is like, I actually don't hate being on Mastodon, which is like, it's so refreshing. Okay. Do we want a little bit of like, which operator is which? This is the high one, I think. No, that's the low one. Yeah, okay. I know, why is everyone hang out on... let's rename these. Base. Why does everyone hang out on a website that they like do not enjoy? It's wild. Like Instagram too. Instagram gives people so many like complexes about themselves. I still haven't deleted my Instagram because I like just having a place to like share photos with my friends and family and whatever, and like keep a just have a log of like photos and stuff. But like, oh man, I do not spend any time on there. I'm just a lurker, or I'm like just exclusively a poster. Okay. Maybe let's turn this release something like that. We can probably turn this tuning down a little bit. There we go. A little bit less aggressive. This doesn't actually matter because this is just FMing. Cool. This is more like what I was thinking. RSS, yeah. Okay. This is maybe more the vibe. Get rid of some of those. finally, it took me a minute, but we got, that was actually, I think, the sort of much closer to the sound that I originally had in my head. So let's grab another multi-band, and I think we can just push. Yeah, we can definitely push this low end. It's clipping. It doesn't matter. No one cares. You can, like, there is actually, like, no real digital ceiling in Ableton. If you watch, Mr. Bill has done a brilliant breakdown of that, where he just put like a million utilities on the master channel and put them all at like plus 30 dB, and it was like, doesn't really matter. Okay. I think maybe we want these. Oh no, not this one. Okay, you actually, I don't care about you two anymore. You can both leave. And punchy bass. Okay, cool. Let's put something weird. I want to put something weird on the mid channel. So let's get another one of these. Not multiband dynamics splitter. Let's put the splitter after the dynamics, maybe, and put, I mean, fracture? Is that insane? Let's try it. Let's put hysteresis on the mids. Oh, frickin' magic. Pro producer over here. I know, it's something that it took me a long time to get to the point where I was just, I think part of the trick is just writing enough, like just constantly writing more and more and more stuff to the point where you don't really feel attached to anything you're writing anymore. And that's only been like very recently for me, that I've been like consistently writing enough stuff where I'm just like, this is crap, I don't care about it, I'm not, like, this is not the direction I'm trying to go, and I will just cut ruthlessly. Sick. Wow. That, I mean, that just chucking hysteresis on the mids. Who knew? Let's see if we can, let's actually just put a filter on there as well and get rid of some of the crap that's going on the high end. Cool. I like it. All right. Now I'm actually feeling this track a little bit. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's copy this MIDI up. Let's over overdub that MIDI on the Vital channel. I don't want... Let's turn off the autopan for a second. I don't want this to be running out as long as it is. Is it just because this, like, yeah, really long reverb? Okay. And let's maybe try to... Let's invert the... phase rate. Yeah, invert the autopan. I think we might need to actually put this MIDI up an octave. What if we put this back on 16ths and then get another autopan and invert it and put it on quarter notes? Oh, somebody's sounding weird over here. Let's do this again. All right. Duplicate that MIDI. All right, and then going off our really rudimental, not at all thought through song structure, I think this is like intro, verse, little break. And we can turn you off again and just have the bass line doing something simpler for a second, like maybe like that. We're writing pop glitch. That's what I've decided we're doing. Let's get 4 on the floor kick going. Who knows? Who knows, man? Maybe let's duplicate. Let's. That's gonna be. It's gonna be dull. Yeah, we can do that there. We can do that in the second half, maybe. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, Nightbot is spamming. I need to maybe like change up the frequency on that a bit more. I think I feel like it's a bit too pushy. He's always like, subscribe, hello. And, you know, feels excessive. All right, let's consolidate all of that and go in here and change up the structure a little bit. Or not the structure, but the melody. Yeah, it's slightly different timers on each of them. I think they just need to be like, I need to lengthen them or like change them, because I think it's like 15, 20, 25 or something, and like I think I need to change them to make it more random, like 37 and, you know, 22 or something, so they like are a bit more generative when they trigger. Okay, something like that, maybe. We are in the flow, I think. Yeah. Let's grab another. What should we use here? Let's see what pads they've got here for us in the wavetable. Oh, yeah, dude. Every noise at once. Is that what you're talking about? I think it's just like everynoiseatonce.com or something. If you don't know about this website, this is a treat. Like, if you zoom out, okay, so we're at like 30% right now. This is literally a map of every genre of music that exists. Look how big this thing is. And it works its way. It's so wild. Like, so like at the bottom here, it starts with like the most organic shit possible, right? Like, and I don't know how exactly they all like make them, how they've mapped it out, but basically it's like, and it's so cool because like you can just click on any and it gives you an example, right? Polish classical piano, and then you can go through and then here's a bunch of artists in that fit in that genre and how they all like size of their name is like how prominent they are, and like where they're spaced out is how they all relate to each other. It's incredible. And then if you go, so like that's the bottom, right? Like just like piano music or even just like choral music. And then you go all the way to the top right corner, and this is where I live. Tech house, techno, like the most aggressive industrial or, you know, aggressively non-organic stuff. It's like all the D&B, you know, area up in here. It's flipping wild. High tech. Yes. Cool. That's where I like that's where I like to hang out. Oh, you're talking about, what is this? Oh. This is also this. Oh, it has it by decade too. Dude, this is so cool. All right. Wait, what is happening here? Okay. I'm going to spend a lot of time. So it's like by every year, like, okay, this is super cool. This is super cool. Oh, this is just for electronic music. I love it. I am going to play with this later off stream. This is honestly, this is such a good, one of the best tools. These sorts of things are such good tools for discovering new music. Because like every noise, every single one of these genres has an associated playlist on Spotify. It's ridiculous. So like, there you go. The sound of progressive electro house. Like every single one of these genres, it's ridiculous. But this is also amazing. Like mapping out the like genealogy of IDM starting in the 50s.
That was the Pelicans Outer Space recording Earth. I've just been handed.
I don't want to like play too long samples of this stuff, or this is going to get like copyright flagged. That's super cool though. That is super cool. I'm going to check that out later. Wait, hang on. Let me just bookmark this real quick, or put it in. I'll put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. That's so cool. Thank you, Heaven Hound. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Okay, where were we before we got super excited about music mapping websites? Yes, we were just about to get a pad going. It's probably going to need to rein that in a lot. Just filter it down. Right on. Thanks, Waltrat. I will definitely check it out. I don't know. I mean, I probably the most risky one was that prog house tune that I let play out for a while. I wasn't even thinking about copyright on YouTube. Most of the time it's fine though. Like in my experience, like with doing the DJ sets and stuff, like 99% of the time you're fine, but every now and then something will flag you. And usually even then it's fine, but it just like demonetizes your, not that I'm even like monetized at all, but like it demonetizes the video. It can block the video in certain portions of the world, that sort of thing. But yeah, copyright, I don't like, copyright law needs to like get its head into the 21st century, man. I think we might just want like single, like mono notes here. We are in like, yeah, we are in Phrygian, but this is, hang on a minute. Is this, I think this, I think it might be actually the sample or yeah, it's using a chord. It's got a built-in chord. Maybe let's just delete that. Copy left. Yeah, copy left or Creative Commons. I used to release a lot of stuff under Creative Commons. I think there's still some stuff. I don't know if a pad here is really what we need. I think, or maybe we actually just want like a drone. Like a droning, some sort of a drone under here. Just something to give it a little bit more space for this like breakdown / build up section here. Let's just crush the crap out of this channel. Maybe kilohertz. sounds cool. And maybe put a little bit of auto panning on it to give it a little bit of movement. Let's invert it and turn it down to quarters maybe, and then just turn the amount way down. Like that gives it, like that makes it sound like it's being sidechained. Oh yeah, we're not chaining anything yet, but YOLO. Okay. I mean, cool. And then we were thinking about this then as the chorus. It's always weird to me. I mean, I know that the terms apply to whatever type of music you're writing, but it always feels weird to call like stuff that doesn't have any, you know, words, like a verse and a chorus. But it, I found like since I've tried to start thinking in those terms for song structure, even for like instrumental, electronic stuff, it actually is really kind of helpful to think about like, what am I actually doing here? Like, what is the point of this part of the song? What's it supposed to be doing? So let's duplicate this channel, this vital channel, and consolidate the MIDI, pitch it up another octave maybe, and then get a very different kind of, like maybe something. Well, let's try the leads out. Yes, we've still got all this auto panning going on here. Let's turn those off for now. I'm just I'm such a sucker for like trancey saw patches. I'm just like, even if it's not what I'm writing, I'm just like, oh yeah, let's put that in there. There are, for Vital, there's loads of people that have made packs of tons of like just free preset packs. I think some of these, oh no. Some of these are just come with the free version of Vital. If you pay for if you buy the like pro version of Vital, it comes with a lot more presets. But loads of people just make Vital packs as well. Okay, I was thinking about something like that actually. Just something to give it a little bit more space, and then maybe doesn't really sound great with that distortion. Let's push the highs down. I don't like the way that internal compression sounds. Okay, Okay, and then I think we want it to be slapping a bit harder. I don't know. Let's get ourselves some more context. It's always good to put things in context. Yeah, but like as far as like where specifically to find them, if you go on like Reddit, Reddit usually is a good kind of place to find it. I think actually even in like Vital's own forums, people will post a bunch of preset packs and stuff in there too. Did I do something weird here? Yeah, I think that MIDI. Oh yeah, I think I copied the, because I changed. Yep, that's what it was. So this, all of this MIDI then is going to be, yeah, like an octave too low. Spire, yeah, nice. I haven't really used Spire at all.
Come get.
Is there... that one. Sure. Throw it in here. Unwarp it. Okay, it's not warped. Okay, warp. Extend it out a bunch. Probably need to turn it down a bunch. Cool. All right. I think this is now telling me, I mean, based on that like weird little breakdown idea, I think we now definitely need much more bass to come in and hit us in the face for the quote unquote chorus. What did I just do? So let's consolidate that clip. Let's legato all of that. And there's Reese. Just a basic Reese. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Oh yeah, because it's got glide. It's got that glide on, so those little like excuse me. Those little like they're just gonna make all the chords weird probably. That's kind of cool though. You've made 300 presets that you've saved, that you've personally put together. Yeah, absolutely. That is a even the weird stuff, honestly, like people love using that stuff in like creative ways. Like I love using effects, like stuff that is not necessarily written to be like for synths, you know, for like a lead track or something, and turn it into a lead. Because I think you get some, you know, you get some totally different stuff out of that potentially. So yeah, I think, yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, it might be a lot of work, but could be really cool. I like it. Let's turn the glide down a bit. All right. Maybe some filtering on here. I don't know. A Reese seems kind of like a weird choice for this, but why not give it a try? I am not feeling that. Let's try that for starters. Maybe, but it feels like it's too in your face. Maybe mess with that wave folding a little bit. I think I actually just want to like simplify the bass line a little bit. I don't know. It's okay for the minute. This is the wave folding. Yeah, cool. Let's just have the wave fold rise like per measure or per 2 measures or whatever. Per 2 measures, not 4. All right, I think it's time to start side chaining. Oh, we've already got, of course, we've already put one in the template. Kick. I think I might end up doing something totally different there for the chorus, the drop bass, but we'll roll with it for the moment. No, I lie. I'm gonna just change this entirely, I think. So let's just start. Let's just strip it all back. Keep like head nodding all the way through. Okay, maybe put some more distortion on this channel. Actually, let's get the splitter back here again and just put trash on the mids. Where did you go? Trash. Okay. I think maybe even want the bass to like slow it down a bit more. Yeah, I don't know about this filtering anymore. Let's just start off with something really simple here. Like just with a multi-band. I mean, you can do. Am I doing that? I think I'm just using the built-in macro for this. What I'm doing with the multi-band is splitting out the low, mids, and highs, and so I'm just processing the mids exclusively with trash, so that way the lows don't get messed up. So like, you can hear the sub still sounds, you know, it sounds fine, but the mids are trashed, so it doesn't like take away any of the strength of the sub. That's the idea anyway. I mean, if you want to be really precious with your low end, which is never a bad idea, you can come back in afterwards and like just totally just cut the lows and put in a sine wave or a square or a triangle or whatever that you want to like be the actual sub, and then have the sort of like, you know, higher frequency dynamic bits of the baseline preserved. Oh, with an EQ. Oh, interesting. Like filtering, like this kind of filtering. Well done. Well done, Heaven Hound. The splitter. Oh, I see what you mean. You do that with an EQ. Yeah. No. I know what you mean. Yeah. You can totally do it that way too. This is just a trick that I saw someone else do, and I was like, oh, that's an easy, like, simple way to do it, just using the dynamics to like solo the different bits of this frequency spectrum. I don't know if it's cleaner than doing it with an EQ or not, because like this has like its own built-in crossover, like already preset crossover, so like you can probably fine tune it better if you do it with EQ. All right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. You can absolutely do, yeah. Like we're not doing any compression at the moment on it, but yeah, you could totally get away with it that way. Like save yourself a little headroom potentially on your CPU. All right, I don't know about this. Still don't know about this baseline. I mean, that is, you're totally right. Like crazy amount of depth potentially to like, I mean, so many plugins you can like, yeah, you can skin the cat like a million different ways with each one of them. It's just like, it's kind of mind bending sometimes try and get your head around like how much flexibility there is in like modern DAWs. It's unbelievable. Also like then even more so blows my mind like the kind of stuff that people were putting out like, you know, in the 90s using like Pro Tools 1. Do we want to just arpeggiate this bass? Let's save this MIDI if we want to come back to it. And just maybe do something like this. No, I haven't splurged for the Fab Filter bundle yet. It's just so expensive. But yeah, I mean that's definitely high up on my list of like high up on my wish list of plugins is all the Fab Filter stuff because it's so good. Yeah, 100%. I'd love to have their dynamic EQ to play around with, but I've been making much better use of the built-in like multiband, which is not really. I guess there's a dynamic EQ in Ozone 9, but I don't have the like Ozone elements. I don't think. Like I said, I don't want to use like a whole instance of Ozone just to use a dynamic EQ. Probably have other stuff that I can use to do the same thing. Again, like a million different ways to skin the cat. But the Fab Filter stuff just looks so good. Yeah, maybe that's more what we're thinking. But now it feels like we're filtering it too hard. Cool. All right. It also feels like this channel's way too loud now. In the mix. I mean, the mix is all jacked up at the moment, but we will fix that at some point. Let's go back to the beginning again. But yeah, mid-side. I have just recently also like become a real convert to mid-side. It's like it's just so powerful, especially as like a in the mixing and mastering process. All right. Is this the yeah, this is like the high layer. Still needs a ton of work, but I'm not mad about where we've gotten to in 2.5 hours. And then we have a little break. Little break there, back into like another, like this section, basically. Why don't we just like copy pasta that bit over there. Maybe like a B side, or not B side. Yeah, B section kind of thing over here. I like hilariously put that bass track basically in the right place. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love watching other people's process. So that's kind of what originally inspired me to start streaming. Because I love watching other people write stuff. So I was like, hey, I should, you know, just give back a little bit. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. The mix is just... the mix is all out of whack, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll dial it in eventually. Maybe we... yeah, maybe we have this coming in the second half here. But I think we want it to be a little bit more aggressive. Oh yeah, that's right. Because we were not liking what the internal distortion was doing on that. So let's get... What is this? What is this thing? Oh yeah, I haven't even... This is like tape... like an old school saturation emulator thing. I feel like if you also grabbed a copy of Ableton and played around with it, you'd figure it out pretty quickly, I think, because it's pretty... I've always found it to be very intuitive, but then I came from Reason, which was maybe a bit closer. Certainly closer than... yeah, exactly. Certainly closer to Ableton than the Tracker software. Let's get ourselves a glue compressor on here. More... Ooh, maybe some erosion? Keep the glue compressor at the end of the chain, I think. Are we side chaining? It's but it's like not actually doing anything. All right. Speaking of mid-side, I think there's too much low end in the mids because it is a Reese, of course. So there's gonna be a lot of stereo action. Let's just cut it, actually. All right, and let's get another EQ. Let's just call this Reese, actually. Get another EQ on here. Cut some of the mids. Oh, wow. That's a lot of, that is a lot of experimenting. I've literally only used, I think, Reason and Ableton. Actually, that's not true. I did play around with Bitwig a bit. I was like, about Bitwig. Like, I know a lot of people swear by it. But I was just like, I didn't feel like it was night and day compared to like Ableton. It just felt like a version of Ableton that was more frustrating for me to use because I didn't know my way around it as well. Magic Music Maker. I've never heard of the Magics. I should check that out. Sounds interesting. Okay, should we actually be auto panning this channel as well? Maybe? I don't hate that. I feel like because it's just so staccato, the whole track is so staccato, right? Like, I kind of liked the... Maybe starting with Reason was a good thing, because, like, it was, for me at least, it took a while. It took a long while to, like, figure out, like, I remember when, I still vividly remember back in the day when a buddy of mine gave me, like a bootlegged version of Reason, like, 2.0 or 1.0. I don't even know, like, and... the first time I opened that thing up, I was just like, what is even happening? But again, like, not just because it was Reason, but because it was the first time I'd ever looked at a DAW, and I was like, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Like, how do you even make this thing make noises? It's intuitive. It was intuitive for you, Heaven Hound. That's interesting, because, like, I mean, maybe if you come from working, I can see, like, the attraction, because a lot of people loved Reason working from hardware, working with hardware stuff to working with software, because it had the whole, like, separate rack window, right? And you can flip it around and you can see how everything's wired, so it's like you can actually manually repatch as if it's like a hardware rack, which I get the appeal for that, especially if you, like, have only been working in a hardware environment. Is that... Eighths is too fast. Three-eighths? Get some, like, polyrhythms going on here. Nah, the whole thing's too straight for that. I don't know. Maybe it actually just needs its own filtering. This is going to take a while, and I don't know if I want to do it right now. I think this wants to be a lot more dynamic. This channel. I don't know if it's actually filtering that I want to do on here, or like, do I have the, do I still have this like glitch rack? Yeah, this rack. Yeah, this is free too, I think. This is like a little, just glitch rack that Cymatics released. Let's copy this filtering across, just, I don't know, give it more variation. Yeah, something like that. Actually, let's get rid of the filtering for now and put the autopan back on. And what we'll probably do is just resample the glitched out version of this channel, and then because there's, you know, so we can actually like control how it ratchets a little bit more intentionally, but I kind of like that. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Like not intentional, but yeah, actually sounds good with maybe a little bit less filtering. I dig that. Let's just roll with that, see where we end up. All right. All right, we've been going almost 3 hours. I feel like I'm kind of running out of steam a little bit, but I'm very happy with how far we've gotten in one session on this tune. I think we will definitely be able to finish something up, whether or not it's good, in time for that submission deadline. But let's just give it another listen through here, and then maybe call it a day today. This can be louder. I don't know about this. This little breakdown bit feels the vibe very much shifts. Maybe reel in the distortion a little bit on this Reese. Thanks, Seven Hound. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, cool. So we just add in, you know, add in a bunch more sort of detail. I think there's gonna probably do a lot more with it melodically, but like the sort of the basic melodic ideas here. What is this, like the auto pan? And this is, oh, this is the pad. What if we copy? I know I said I was stopping, but what if we copy this stuff? I know. I always, I always do this. I'm just like, nope. Had another idea. Hold on. We're wrapping it up. I swear, we're wrapping it up, guys. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's always like that when you're writing music. It's like, oh wait, hold on. I just had one more idea. Oh shit, it's 4 a.m. All right, cool. I think we're going to give it a little bit more, you know, we're going to flesh out some of the, like, the melodic ideas, I think, a bit more. Like, I like how sort of minimal it is for this glitchy bit. Like, I'm pretty happy with this as an idea. I think it just needs a little bit more, like, dynamism building from this section into this section. And then a little bit more, like, yeah, a little bit more work making these transitions feel more coherent between the, like, the square beat breakdown bit. But then I think in this, like, go a little bit bigger melodically in like what we're treating as the chorus. And then evolve the layering complexity in the second verse bit, and then I don't know what we'll do in this B section. Probably change up the drums entirely, to be honest. Maybe yeah, and maybe do that for the drop or the chorus. I don't like calling things drops because you don't really have drops in this kind of music, or at least I don't like writing big LOL EDM drops, which is why I prefer referring to it as a chorus. But anywho, I think probably completely switch out, like write a whole new drum, yeah, a whole new beat for some of these sections maybe, so we got even more variation between sections. And then grand finale, and then just like into silence. Something like that. But yeah, where are we at? Yeah, 2 minutes 50 seconds. That's fine. I think that's a good length, honestly, for a sort of music competition type track. Like 3 minutes, I feel like is It's what people are looking for. Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna leave it there. I think need to go actually eat some food. But thank you all for stopping by. Great hanging out as always. And we will catch you next week. Same time, same place.